look, chat, we have a lot of fun here. We like to make fun of Nazis. We like to make fun of all these dorks, how ineffectual they are, how completely stupid they are. But every now and then, you come across one of their little pet projects on the internet, and it sinks in all over again just how sad and cringe the lives of some of these people are, which is why I want to introduce to you today, so we can all experience this together, Uncle Helper and PepperCave.com. And you might ask, hold on now, why am I looking at a meme with a box of Hamburger Helper and then Nazi iconography? I'm glad you asked. It's because this is a explicitly white nationalist and racist company built around incredibly basic snack foods. So May 19th, this made it on to my feed. From PepperCave.com 2, which is described as anti-Semitic. I can't even fucking. Oh man. Chat. Anti-Semitic sauces. Anti-Semitic sauces, snacks, spices, and seasonings. Because you get it? Because it's SSSS. Ha. Follow Pepperwaffen, Flavorwaffen, Spicewaffen, and Pep's Revenge. Save 14.88% with code It's the Jews. Is this even real, you ask? Now, a lot of people, I can already tell, are asking in the chat. You're going, there's no way. Because this looks like something you would see on The Boys. Like, this looks like something that a person would come up with to make fun of the reflexive need for conservatives and ultra-conservative attitudes to just create their own version of shit that already exists. Like, you see this all the time. This is literally what drove the Daily Wire to ruin, was the idea of trying to make their own production company that caters specifically to them. For no real reason. Functionally, it's all the same shit. Except they want to be their own special little snowflake. So you might think that there's no way they made a cheeseburger Mac. Racist Hamburger Helper. They made Ham Hitler Helper. Hamburger Hitler. This. Like that little white-gloved hand, but ours is saluting with a flat palm and includes only real ingredients. Detailed directions included. All right, you got American goulash. Pasta. Why? It doesn't need to. It's just a fucking. You didn't even make. This isn't even proper, like, fan art. They just took a Nazi logo and put a pepper in it. All right, pasta, organic wheat, spices, tomato powder, and dog. That's going to be fucking terrible. This is ramen. That's what it is. This is ramen. They have freeze-dried. All right, pasta, spices, spaghetti Americano. Sure. Pasta, tomatoes, spices, salt, sugar. Chili mac, pasta, spices, salt. Those aren't very specific. Just add meat and water. Okay, vegetable. We must secure the mac of our cheese. I'm fucking floored. They got vegetarian Nazis. They're catering. Literally catering. They're catering to the woke Nazis? Who is this? Come on. No, this has to be a fucking op. This is like that fucking Key and Peele sketch where he's the Nazi, but he keeps being like, no. I just love the history. How green chili cheddar cornbread. First off, that's one too many spices for the white race. Your primary demo of backwoods cousin fuckers they're not going to be able to handle the heat of a green chili cheddar cornbread. All right, you know your demographic, know your role. What the fuck do you mean you made green chili pepper swastikas in your cornbread? Like the fucking, if Himmler was Martha Stewart, what is this? I can't, no, Super Batman bro. How the fuck are we supposed to take this seriously? This, oh no. Look at what the fuck? Look at, yeah, so what we're looking at right here is, this has to be a fucking bit. This has to be a bit. See, because here's the thing. There's so much work that went into this, and while they do have AI bullshit, because of course they do, a lot of these are real pictures. Like, this is a real picture of one of their fucking crack house tables and their shitty vacuum sealed chips. Like, this is a fucking picture somebody took on their phone. American Goulash, hot nuts. They really... Did they just fucking raid their local 7-Eleven and repackage everything there? Dog, no fucking way. Okay, am I bonkers, or does that look like a hair? Does that look like a hair in the pit? This just doesn't look appetite. Like, it just looks fucking greasy. Like, look, I like some corn nuts. I like some, I've been eating actually a lot more like almonds and cashews and stuff lately as I've been like trimming. But like you can see in you can see the smears on the inside. That is dead ass. You can see it from the picture. If you zoom out, you can see there's a hair right here. That's a hair, dog. Flavors of Europa. Look, again, also, if it is a bit, which I'm leaning half and half right now. It might not be a bit. I know there are a lot of people shitty enough to think that this is actually like cool and based. However, if it is a bit, the idea of the Nazi hot sauce company making a Flavors of Europe is an incredible setup to it being the blandest shit possible. If this is all an elaborate joke and the punchline is making Nazis give you money to give them the shittiest, most white-friendly palate sauces and spices possible, A+. Flavors of Europa. Fucking what? Tomatoes? Spinach? Potatoes? That's what the fuck are you talking about? Flavors of Europa. There's a history, there's lore. Of course, that's what he fucking looks like, dog. White savior, Mr. PepperCave himself right here. No, we know they're real now. We know they're real because here's a fucking NPR article. Olathe-based PepperCave, owned by Justin Bale, was suspended indefinitely in apparent response to complaints about Bale's social media activity, which in recent days has been filled with blatant anti-Semitic invective. Bale responded to the suspension by praising Hitler. Oh, man. First-year vendor after his anti-Semitic and hate-filled social media posts. These posts do not reflect the city or Overland Park Farmers Market's values. In fact, this content directly contradicts our strategic goal of being a welcoming and inclusive community and organization. Taste the anti-Semitisms in every bite, in a recent post on PepperCave's Gab account said. Of course, he has a fucking Gab account. Bale shared on social media what appeared to be a response to the farmers market suspension, saying, quote, "Thanks for the heads up. I really do appreciate your professionalism and hard work at the market. I'm surprised I lasted this long. For the record, they're literally genociding us. I'm merely trying to ensure the survival of white people." They call us Goyim and believe we exist only to serve them. I wish you and the market and the vendors there nothing but success. He closed the message by saying, Heil Hitler. Man. The farmers market spotlighted PepperCave and other new vendors on social media this spring, including pictures of a stand. Further back, closer to when PepperCave was first founded, the company's Facebook page seemed to focus almost exclusively on the business of selling rubs and sauces, as well as the process of growing the peppers for products. However, in recent days, PepperCave's Facebook page has shifted to openly referencing anti-Semitic ideology. That's fucking wild, dude. He literally got fucking one-shotted by a farmer's market that found out he was a Nazi. And then he turned that into his whole branding. He just decided tasty and... Okay, again, this is the guy who is out here calling shit based. This is the guy who's out here making horny themed rubs and spices. This is the guy who made it his job. He chose to make it his job to sell racist white people a collection of spices called Flavors of Europa, which is almost assuredly including spices that were not native to Europe. Almost, you know what? In fact, let's go check it out. The Flavor of Rhone. Here we go. Handcrafted seasoning blends inspired by the peoples of Europe. The Flavor of Rome. Make anything Italian. Paprika, dill, and marjoram star in the southeastern European root seasoning, which works with anything. The flavors of Greece to any plate. Viking fish and fowl seasoning. Herbaceous blend is built on the foundation of dill and parsley. A lot of dill, I'm noticing. This is like whenever I try to cook, which I'm not a bad cook, but it is often an experiment. It is often like, yeah, you know what, let's throw a little bit of this. I'll throw a little dash of Cajun seasoning. Crazy. Paprika is dried bell pepper, which is from the Americas, yeah. Cockney hips. Irish kitchen hammer. None of these sound like, half of these sound like fucking, don't name your own product, dude. Don't name your own product, because half of these sound like candle names, half of them sound like Suda 51 characters. Like Cockney Hips, I'm pretty sure Cockney Hips is the name of one of the personas in Killer 7. I'm relatively sure. This has been a fucking... I'm sorry. I was about to be like, this has been a weird road to go down. And then I saw Dr. PepperCave's pain-soothing miracle rub. Coconut oil, beeswax, cayenne pepper, and clove for scent. For external use only. It's not for use from anything. What the fuck, man? Apply to aches and pains. Like, I could see coconut oil and beeswax having... What the fuck is the cayenne pepper gonna do? What? What do you mean authentic Auschwitz wooden door replica bottle opener, dog? It's just a door. What are you talking about? God, see, this is what happens when they treat this shit like a fucking fandom. Otto Frank's ballpoint pen? What? Oh my God, dog. Choose an option. Oh, dog, come on, man. Like dude, just hire somebody to take this picture for you. Like, I can tell it's this guy. I can tell it's depressed, divorced Charlie Hunnam over here. I can tell it's like clinical depression Garrett Hedlund right now. Because like you're putting those big juicy naturals out there, man. Like, what do you? No, man. You gotta turn down the high. If you are advertising your products, you gotta turn down the high beams. You can't be. You're not Heidi Klum, you know. We have stumbled into a Nazi a hot sauce company that is, on one hand, an incredible satirical bit, but also entirely serious. Do you understand the door and ballpoint pen things? Yeah. Yeah, because the ballpoint pen, it's meant to be because everything they do has to reference something Jewish. For all these people who apparently hate Jews so much, that sure seems like 90% of his output revolves around thinking about them. The Otto Frank thing is the allegation that Otto Frank was the person who actually wrote the Diary of Anne Frank. And then these are all just various conspiracy. If somebody, by the way, the idea behind pens like these, because I've seen other people use this idea, where the idea behind pens like these is to subtly spread your shit. So if somebody asks for a pen, you have like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, just keep that one. But if somebody hands you a pen that says the Jews did 9/11, if you're not a Nazi, you're probably just not keeping the cheap ass pen. You know? Like, I feel like it's not the kind of message, it's not like a fucking fortune cookie. It's not going to get people to go like, oh, hey, I'm going to look into this a little bit more. Geez, I wonder what I should think about this. You mean the Jews did 9/11? Wow, what an interest. I'm going to really do my own research. Like, come on, man. And the same with the fucking door. Like, if you have no idea what that is, somebody who pulls out a door bottle opener, you're just going to wonder, what the fuck is the door? Like, the only way you can exist and try and live some semblance of a normal life or have people interact with normal human interactions with you, if you own these objects, is if you surround yourself exclusively with Nazis. Because everybody else is going to think you're just a fucking weirdo. And if you explain to them your actual beliefs, they're going to ostracize you even more. All right. We got base products, shirts, 1. Bundles, pantry. Oh my God. Hot sauce, snacks and candies. Let's just go to the shop. Let's just see what they got. All of it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Next page. Grilling salt. Oh, this is a great pic. Look at this. Yeah, you know it's gonna be good when he fucking took a picture on his Nokia flip phone and cut it out in a GIMP program and has the pink tint because he took the picture right next to his fish tank. Which you might want to make fun of him, but hey, that's all he's got. That's his best friend, okay? His goldfish is the only person in the world who's been consistently there for him after getting kicked out of every farmer's market. Haha. And then sponsor a meal. What do you mean sponsor a meal? Pro-white oh no, this is a grift. Absolutely a grift. What the fuck do you mean? PepperCave.com partners with pro-white organizations to provide food to those in need? What? Our current efforts are associated with the Ohio Nationalist Network. We will add partners as time goes on. If you wish to partner, please reach out. You can feed less fortunate whites and know... Know they're receiving quality food. Meals are provided... campfire rations, which are sent to partner organizations for confirmed scheduled events. God damn, dude. Can you imagine? Could you imagine going to the Nazi rally, and when you get there, the only food they have is AI Hamburger Hitler because some other Nazi online sponsored a meal for Nazis who are too poor to afford Hamburger Helper.